Hey everyone, welcome back to Dominion. We have a returning guest this time,
Hello, I'm Michael.
and today's kingdom is the final kingdom made of just intrigue cards, Best Wishes. And surprisingly enough, even though we haven't seen all of the intrigue cards yet, we still will not have the rest of them here. We got 5 old cards and 5 new ones. So the returning cards, we got Baron, Conspirator, Secret Passage, Duke, and everyone's favorite, Torturer. The rest of the cards, we got Courtyard. It's kind of like a smithy. You draw 3 cards, but then you put a card from your hand back on top of your deck. Now, that could be one of the 3 cards you just drew, or it could be one that you already had in your hand. So, Courtyard can work really well if you've got nothing else in your deck but treasure, for example. Draw 3 cards, get a big handful of money, and if you've got a little more than what you need to buy the card you want, you put the extra card back on top, and you get those coins next turn. Or maybe you draw another Courtyard. Oh no, you don't have any actions to play it. You put it back on top, play it the next turn. I also love using Courtyard in a deck where I draw my entire deck. I can take an extra card that I need for the next turn, like Secret Passage, play my Courtyard, draw nothing, put Secret Passage on top of my deck so I have a better chance at kicking off the next turn. Then we got Shantytown. That's our village for this game. We get +2 actions no matter what when you play it. But then you reveal your hand to your opponent, and if there are no action cards, you get 2 extra cards as well. Trouble is, if you don't draw any actions in those 2 cards, you're not going anywhere else, but it can be handy, especially when you got as much draw as we have in this kingdom. Next up, unfortunately covered by the offer to make my opponent resign, is Wishing Well. You draw an extra card, get an extra action, and then you name any card in the kingdom. You reveal the top card of your deck, and if it matches the card that you named, it goes into your hand. So sometimes it's no better than a card that replaces itself. Sometimes you get lucky and name the next card, but it combos really well with Secret Passage. Say you play a Secret Passage, stick a card second from the top of your deck, you know exactly what card to name with your Wishing Well. I love combining Secret Passage with other cards. The downside is Wishing Well doesn't combo with itself, because you play a Wishing Well, name the wrong card. Sure, you know what card is on top of your deck, but when you play the next Wishing Well, that's the card you draw before you name it. Oh well. Next up, we've got our reaction card for this kingdom, and for Intrigue 2nd edition as a whole, Diplomat. This one, like I said, is a 2nd edition card. It sort of replaces the 1st edition Secret Chamber. I actually like Secret Chamber a bit better. Diplomat as an action just gives you 2 extra cards, and if after you've drawn those cards you have 5 or fewer cards, you get 2 extra actions. So you want to play it from a hand of 4 cards or less. When another player plays an attack card, you can use the reaction from Diplomat if you have at least 5 cards in hand. You draw 2 cards, and then discard 3. So it reduces your hand size right at the start, and when you've got attacks that aren't Torturer, like maybe Swindler, then you can reduce your hand size so that you get the extra actions from Diplomat right away. Against Torturer, it's actually probably not a very good reaction. But if you throw 2 cards away to Torturer, then your Diplomat's going to kick off immediately. And finally, we have Upgrade, a very highly rated card. This one also gives you +1 card, +1 action, and then you trash a card from your hand and gain a card costing exactly 1 coin more. Not as good as Remodel because you don't usually have something you can upgrade into provinces, but it does completely eliminate coppers from your hand. Whereas, if you were to play Remodel and trash a copper, you have to gain something that costs up to 2 coins. With Upgrade, there's nothing that costs exactly 1 in this kingdom, so your coppers or curses will just disappear. So that's everything I've got to say about this kingdom. Any thoughts?
I find it interesting that our Diplomat doesn't really work against Torturer, and we don't really have any other attacks other than Torturer. And I got, yeah.
Yeah, it is not making a very good showing here. I think I'm looking at the next kingdom we're going to have. It actually kind of works well with the attack we'll have in the next kingdom.
Yeah, because with Torture, the option to discard 2 cards, you can't get your hand down to 0 with Diplomat.
Well, I think it's more that once you activate the Diplomat, your hand is down to 4 cards. You still have to either discard 2 to Torturer or draw a curse, which brings you back up to 5.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, whenever you're ready, click your start button and off we go. Hey, I'm first. That's kind of rare.
Well, you have a 50-50 chance.
It seems like I'm almost never first, though. And I need to decide what exactly to open with. I'm going to surprise everyone and go for a wishing well.
I kind of have the same boat. I don't think I really want Shantytown right now. Yeah, I'll also take that.
And I've got a decent option between Baron and Secret Passage. I'm going to go for the Secret Passage.
Still have 4. This may seem like I'm just copying you, but I actually kind of want to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, if they both come up together, it's pretty handy. Let me put back a card and grab a silver. Get some money. This is the worst situation.
Ah, darn. I think I'm gonna take that Baron.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm glad I didn't have a Baron in this hand. So I've got a pretty good shot. I really need a copper. Excellent. Let me... I guess the question is, do I even want to do a Baron strategy, or do I want to go a different way with this? I'll take an upgrade. It's good to have early on.
I think I'll take the silver. Coppers cost 0.
They cost 0.
But you can only buy 1 thing per turn.
Unless you've got extra buys, which I think in this kingdom only Baron will give you that. Which means I will probably want one at some point. Is this that point? No, I don't think I want the Baron yet. Let me get another Wishing Well.
Only have one buy. These are definitely some interesting cards to have to pick from.
Mm-hmm.
Take the silver.
Yeah, there's a fair number of decent strategies available here. Let me see. What do I want to draw?
When I played last time in the very first episode of this LP, there definitely seemed to be like some very obvious cards that were needed.
Yeah, of course it was a copper. I think all the cards I've got left are coppers. So if I play this upgrade, I believe I am trashing a copper. Yep. So 5 again. I could get another upgrade, but I'm going to go for a torture now.
Oh, great. That's what I need you to have. Don't really want... Oh, I was wrong. Okay. Well. 6. I think I'm also going to need a torture if you have one now.
Yeah, probably a good idea not to be the only person getting attacked. So I think there's nothing in my deck that I particularly want to upgrade that isn't already in my hand. So I turn that estate into a shantytown. How much money do I want to have this turn? Let me shove that on the bottom. And torture number 2.
Question. So for the Baron where you discard an estate for +4, is that just a temporary +4 or is that a permanent +4 into the deck?
Yeah, that's +4 coins for that turn.
Okay.
So it's a good way to spike a lot of money when you've got plenty of estates in your deck. Actually makes the estates something worth having.
So now I have 2 buys. With 6 coins. Take another Wishing Well at a shantytown.
Yep. Now, unfortunately, I think my last 3 cards are an estate, a copper, and another Wishing Well. So I know I'm not getting the Wishing Well. Oh, that's right. The copper's at the bottom of the deck, so that should be an estate. Now, do I want to... Well... Yeah, I think I... Well, do I want to draw the copper, or do I want to just uselessly shuffle? I think the only thing I can do is wish for a shantytown. Nope. Okay. So I got a torture on top of my deck. Do I play the one I've got? I think I have to. I need to get the attack in. next hand is not going to be all that bad. And I've got some money. I don't think I want another torture.
And I'm sure everyone who's been following along since the get-go is looking at me being like, what is he doing?
Well, you discarded a wishing well. I'm sure you've got 3 good cards in there. Let me grab another upgrade.
It's not really. I kept my treasures.
Hmm.
Because I actually wanted to get some more silver.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's start with a passage. And let me stick this on the top of the deck. So now the only action I got in hand is a shantytown. Okay, we'll upgrade an estate into another shantytown. And get the torture going.
Ah.
Okay, so I have remaining in my deck 2 coppers, another upgrade I think in there, another wishing well I want to say. Well, copper's not going to do me any good. Let me use wishing well. Ah, alas. Not that I think I wanted that upgrade.
I would like an upgrade, but someone keeps making me discard cards.
Yeah. Do I want to do that again? I want to do that again. I've got enough money to buy one of anything.
Yeah, no kidding.
It may actually be Baron time now. Because I'm going to want the extra buy. Okay, what do I do? I will take the curse.
I wanted one more.
And you know what gives you one more? An upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you can't afford that either.
No. I'll actually take a conspirator. I guess copper. Because clearly I need just a little more money.
Okay. I want a shantytown. It was a copper. I really want a shantytown. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't want to draw the extra stuff that I got, so you don't get tortured this turn.
Oh, thank you.
I may come to regret that.
Silver. Dang. Holy cow, I can get an upgrade.
Alright, let's see what we have. Definitely putting this on top. And drawing it back. Nice. Let's get some cards in hand.
gain a curse since I now at least have upgrade. I can maybe play them together at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me... I don't think I need quite as much money as I have in the deck right now. Just get rid of a couple coppers. And Wishing Well... What all do I have? I got a silver in there somewhere. Oh, I guess it was on top. Sweet. So, don't even need to play the shantytown. Let me just discard an estate for some money. Now we got something going on.
2 buys with 9 coins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do I want a gold? Or do I want to do like another torture shantytown pair up?
Get the feeling no one's ever going to buy a diplomat.
Well, I am considering it. Problem is, there's not a whole lot here that really shrinks your hand, and if you haven't shrunk your hand, Diplomat's not all that great. It's basically a moat.
The only thing that shrinks your hand is the attack.
True. It's probably actually conspirator time. But I kind of want a gold too. I don't need gold if I've got conspirators. Yeah, let me just grab a couple of conspirators. Oh, this is an absolutely delightful hand. Yeah, chances of drawing an upgrade at any point soon are doubtful.
Okay. So I'm finally getting the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just realized, since you noticed it sooner than I did, you can use torture to activate a shantytown.
Yeah. I kind of want another torture, but a shantytown is really good. I'll take the other torture.
Alright, let's see what we get. Give me Shantytown. Nope. Alright, do I just call this turn a dud?
Did my attack actually do something?
Oh, yeah. It's almost everything I didn't want to see in this hand. I couldn't even scrape up 2. Because I think now is about the time Courtyard's starting to come into its own. Okay, we'll start by upgrading a curse. I will put this card there. And let me guess, there's a conspirator. Oh. This pairing is nice, but I also hate it.
You already made me discard.
Yeah, everybody hates torture. Oh, look, I got another one.
Really? Are you kidding me?
No kidding.
Actually, I'll gain another curse.
Yeah. See, if I were to play a third torture this turn, now you've got 2 curses to
Yeah,
discard.
that's my thought.
So let me upgrade a copper. And if I have counted everything correctly, I'm sure I haven't, but what else could I have but a copper? Alright, so I got 9 coins. I think I definitely want the extra buy. I will not make you discard those curses.
Really? I guess it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter.
Probably not at this point.
Getting to upgrade them would be nice.
Yeah, that's true. And if you have an upgrade in hand, then I just gave you upgrade food. But you're still not getting anything good out of it. What do I want for 13 coins? I don't want to have too many conspirators. I don't know if it's time to start moving into the province game yet.
I mean, your turns are definitely a lot more impressive than mine. I think I've had like one good run.
Yeah, got a good point. I should probably get another Baron at some point. But I'm going to need a lot more actions if I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm just going to get a couple of golds. Make sure I've got some economy. That's probably a big mistake. Ooh. Curse, please. Well, admittedly, taking curses hurts me not so much because I've got a curse, but because that's fewer curses and my torturers become less of a threat for you over time.
I had to take another upgrade just because like I need more of those if I'm gonna get rid of these curses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, something good? It's not all that good. What do I got here? 9 coins. Yeah, give me that estate. And do I want duchies? I don't think I want duchies. Let's go torture secret passage.
Huh. I don't really have much choice on what I can play for actions because I have none.
Mm.
I think I'll actually take a silver.
Alright.
Just because I don't feel like right now the courtyard, another shanty town, or anything are actually gonna help me too much.
Yeah, it kind of depends. Yeah, they work really well if you're going to get a lot of actions. If you're going to make your deck money dense, then some of those are not all that useful. Well, let's toss a conspirator out there first thing. Do I even want to have 2 estates? Don't think I need them. Can I draw through the shuffle? I'm gonna hope I can. Alas. But I can draw the secret passage, and I can use it.
Forcing me here.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the game, I'm gonna have negative points.
That happens.
I'd be fine with that. This is just fun to do. Are you kidding me?
Nope. What's the point of having a whole stack of torturers?
Yeah. I'm just like, why do you keep having actions?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the difference between someone who's only played once before and someone who plays a lot.
True.
It's not like any.
Uh,
Yeah, see, I'm at -1 victory point right now.
oh yeah. So the last card in my deck is an estate. I'm going to put that at the bottom, draw the estate, trash a copper, and then discard my estate. And I think it's time for provinces.
Whoa.
That's a ton of money. Another advantage to having a lot of curses is if you wish for curse, you're likely to hit it. Oh, that's interesting. It was showing me that you still had a curse in your hand even after you'd trashed one.
Yeah, because you maybe get two.
Yeah, but it was only showing me one before. Did you actually take two that turn? Oh yeah, you did.
Well, another silver. These cards we have are like just high enough. Like there's a lot of fives.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me shove one of those down a bit. Just to see what comes up. Don't need that copper. It gives me room to play a conspirator, and that's what I was looking for.
Ah, man.
Okay. Actually, let me put this at the bottom of the deck. Because if I can't draw my way to it, it's just going to get in the way. Okay, we'll do that. Let me upgrade another copper. And no, it is not a shantytown. Alright, so 10 coins. Or I draw some stuff. Yeah, well, having more than 10 coins and one buy is going to help me anyway. Let's do Province Courtyard.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this turn.
Oh no, my provinces.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that. I guess I could take a copper.
Alright. So I will be shuffling. What card is likely to show up on top of my deck? Well, Okay, I didn't want that anyway. Oh, I can get another courtyard.
Really? Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry you took my advice and it didn't work out.
I'm pretty shocked actually.
I mean, they only got 4 curses.
Don't really have anything costing exactly one more.
Oh, you got Silver, Shantytown, and Wishing Well.
Yeah. Think I'll take the silver because I do need more money.
Yeah, I mean, it really, generally speaking, in Dominion, there's 2 ways you can go. You can either go for lots and lots of money, or you can go for less money and, having a lot of action, so you just draw whatever money you've got.
I'm actually gonna go for the province, so I'm out of the negatives.
Alright, let's get rid of this curse.
Oh, I
It's a,
wonder what
hor-
that's like.
it's a horrible night to have one.
Oh yeah. I realize this end game is just going to be a bunch of me not being able to play cards.
Yeah, unfortunately, that can happen. Although, once 2 more curses are gone, then torture loses its effect entirely. Hmm. Trying to decide, do I even want to play the Wishing Well? Because I could always just upgrade it into something, but I'm not sure what I would upgrade it into. Alright, yeah, that's what I was looking for. What thing might I want to save for later?
Hold on 1 second, Nato King.
Alright. Alright. So I'm recognizing that I'm short of Shantytown, so I'm going to turn that courtyard into one.
I can't believe you're short on anything.
I've certainly got an estate, but only 14 coins this turn.
We have 2 buys.
True. So I don't know if my deck can sustain another Baron, and there's not really enough money to make it worthwhile.
Could get a duchy.
Yeah, I could get a duchy. Don't need a duchy.
You mean this 26-5 thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting my points from provinces. I could see maybe going for duchies if I were going for dukes. Eh. Yeah, I think Wishing Wells are done. Get more conspirators. And ditch an estate. Get myself a couple of coins. Get a conspirator.
I'm in a tough position right now.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. And there are not a whole lot of points to be had unless you do stuff with Duke.
Which I don't even think I have any duchies. My points are all coming from estates, I believe.
You got one province.
Oh yeah, I did buy a province.
Yeah, I think I've had most of the estates and I trashed most of them. See,
But the
there's
thing
four.
is, it would be better to get dukes after getting as many duchies as possible since they cost the same.
True.
So I think I'll just try and get the duchies and try and get myself some points.
See what I can get with a wishing well. Oh, it was so close. I was trying to guess something that would make the secret passage decent. Or the shantytown. Let's put this 1, 2, 3 there. Okay, well, let's. Certainly not going to trigger my shantytown for draw.
Is that really necessary? Like,
What?
to torture me?
The torture is my main draw card. Although I am trying to shift a little toward courtyards. I mean, it's not my fault that the card I used to draw 3 also
Hurts
ends
me.
up attacking you. Yeah. Do I need to keep this estate around?
Yes.
Yes. But do I want to trash a province instead of an estate? Somehow that just doesn't seem like a very good move. But if I don't, the turn is over. Well, let's turn a silver into a secret passage. Alright, turn saved.
Oh my god.
My other card was a province. I think I can draw through this shuffle. Oh, I can do even better than that. I can trigger the shantytown and draw a torturer with it. Hey, there you go. Now all you have to do when you play a torturer is pick gain curse, and you'll never be harmed again.
Yeah. Yeah. If only I had enough upgrades to handle all these curses. Or if only the game would last that long. Because it ends at after all the provinces are bought?
Yep.
Yeah. So with how you're able to rack up money, that's about 2 more turns.
Yeah, I can afford to get rid of an estate now. And discard that one.
Yeah, there's the 1 turn. So here's my last turn.
Well, possibly. I might not kick off. Note to audience, I'm going to kick off.
I think I ended the game with less points than I started with.
No, I mean, you start with 3.
Oh, okay.
You've
So I
got
start
8
with
now.
3. So I went up 5. Can't wait to see how many of those are from curses.
Yeah, I don't know why it seems to be my tradition to bury a conspirator where I can get it with my wishing well. Well, that's a hand. Okay. Yeah, I think Baron has done his course. Do I even bother? I'll just take a courtyard. Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of those two. Even though I don't have to. Oh, you did it! I kept 8 coins!
Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that gets loud. Well, that was interesting. Score of 14 to 40.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I would go out on my own terms at the end there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I'm throwing away 2 cards to your torture when there are no curses left, it's because I got the win in hand.
Yeah. But I mean, so for my cards, I had -6 curses, so I actually would have had 20 points.
Yeah, if you can get rid of all the curses.
Yeah.
And that was why I bought the upgrade as early as I did,
Mm-hmm.
so I could kind of prime my deck. So if I had to take a curse, it wouldn't hurt me too much.
Yeah.
And once I've got a couple of shanty towns and torturers, I'm almost always going to have an upgrade and a curse at the same time.
Yeah. Well, that's experience.
Mm-hmm.
Hope
Yeah.
everyone enjoyed watching me fiddle my way through that.
Well, you know what
Yeah,
I say?
you had 4 torturers to my 2.
Yeah, I was considering maybe trashing some at some point and getting some gold, but honestly, I didn't really need the money. I had plenty of conspirators for money and
Yeah.
a couple of golds. Actually, yeah, at the end I just had 16 coins, it looks like. Which is perfect for a deck that draws itself. You
Yeah,
have
no kidding.
exactly as much money as you need.
I'm pretty sure at the end there wasn't a turn that didn't go by where I was having to discard because of those torturers.
Yeah, there's kind of a knack, I think, to knowing when to take a curse and when to go ahead and discard. You should have seen the last game I played with Krynup, where at the end I had to discard my entire hand because had I taken any more curses, he would have won the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And at the end there, I'm like, well, I might as well just take the last 2 curses, so at least then I don't have to. I can actually play my cards.
Yeah, there is an advantage to being able to start every turn with a nice 5-card hand.
Yeah, because you ended with no curses, so all the curses I did end up giving you got upgraded.
Yeah, and I think that was only 2 of them.
Yeah. So the rest went to me.
Yeah. Pretty much any torture game, especially if there is a village, and we had Shantytown here, you just want to play as many torturers as you can every turn.
Right.
Because early in the game, that really hurts your opponent. Once it stops hurting your opponent, you're drawing your deck. So I think it's just always the best turn you can have.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me again.
Yeah, thanks for being here, and we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.